Hi everybody, this is Vicki Schamel from Keller, Southern Tier and Finger Lakes, and today's topic is going to be addressing sellers and how they can also behave in a shifting market. I've noticed lots of things happening in our market in the last few weeks, and I want to talk to home sellers about being successful. So here's what's happening. We've just came through a phase where a lot of home sellers were getting multi-offers and they were getting higher than list price on their homes. Well, that's beginning to change now because the market is changing. We are experiencing buyers with higher interest rates coming into the market, and they are shifting their price looks in our market as well. So when the market shifts for the buyer, it also shifts for the seller. So you want to be a successful seller in this market. Let me give you some tips on how to do that. The first thing I'm going to tell you to do is to make sure that your property is show ready. It's going to be very important for you to have your property in good condition. I'm seeing so many homes coming back on market, and the two reasons why they do come back on market is either the buyer has lost their financing due to those shifting interest rates, or the home's condition is bringing the home back on the market. You don't want to be that seller that is missing the market because of those two items. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. If you are accepting a purchase offer, make sure that the letter and pre-approval letter from your buyer is current. That shifting interest rate could make them fail in closing on your home. The other thing I'm going to ask you to do is make sure you have consider having your home pre-inspected. Now, the reason why you want to do that is because the second item of causing your home to come back on the market is not having your home inspected or having it fail at the inspection for the buyer. If you have your home pre-inspecting, you could have a lot of those items taken out of the way. So do those two things first. The other thing that you can do is also, if you have a buyer that can't perform, you can also help that buyer by paying some concessions or giving back some money in a concession rather than in the purchase price. So I just noticed today, in the last week, we've had 35 price reductions in our market. Now that's telling me that the sellers put their homes on the market a little too high, and as they are waiting for their buyers to come, they have no other choice but to start lowering their prices. So make sure that when you are coming on the market, that you spend some time with your agent doing what's called a comparative market analysis. Let's make sure that the price you're bringing your home on is the right price for today's market. If you do all those things, a pre-inspection, making sure that your buyer's pre-approval letters are current, and also taking some time to talk to an agent about strategies on how you can be that home seller that is successfully closing in today's market. So that's my tip for today, and if you have any other questions for me, you know where to find me. This is Vicki Schamel from Keller, Southern Tier and Finger Lakes, and thank you for always watching my video blogs. I appreciate you.